that. Let's go ahead and we need to get up here. Let's hop up and grab ourselves a beacon. Hey, no, you're out of here. Goodbye. Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at NatG, coming at you with a little beacon rush action. This is War Robots, and this is Maximum Aggression Day. We're going to go out and see what kind of carnage and chaos we can cause today, and I am all of a sudden not inspired. I see a very goofy-looking mixed bag of hawk weapons in front of me here. That's an old build right there, using that side shield right there. Let's just go take it right down there. That is not a build that's very good today. Let's go ahead and throw the Aojun out of here, and let's go ahead and take their let's just take their home beacon right off the bat. Hashtag stealing home moment. Now let's talk a little bit about power cells, guys. If you guys haven't noticed, let's get rid of him. And goodbye, Crisis. They have removed, of course, from the battle rewards. They took power cells out. And there's a lot of folks who are like really upset about that. And, you know, I can see why. It's now a little more of a pain to get power cells rather than just grinding it out in the battle rewards. So we can get rid of him. Nice triple kill. You've got multiple places where you can get your power cells from, and it requires a little bit of effort, not just grinding out in game. So we'll take a look at that. Let's go ahead and we need to get up here. Let's hop up and grab ourselves a beacon. Hey, no, you're out of here. Goodbye. We'll take a look at where we can get power cells when we're done with the match here. But we are in kind of a power cell drop. A power cell drought, I should say. There has been a little bit of a drop, and if you don't know where to go look for them, you're going to start losing your power cells because they make it harder to get them. And that is, let's get him out. There's a nice godlike. They're doing that on purpose, trying to encourage you rather than waste your time grinding and doing all these things to get your power cells. Just flat out buy them. And we'll talk a little bit about that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We got a nice kill streak going here. Let's land. Let's go ahead and get this going. There's the Living Legend. Just causing mass chaos in their home spawn point. If you saw Mandy's video the other day, he actually broke down and put one of these on the battlefield. And I think he had like a 10-kill match. These things are absolutely the meta, and they are absolutely monstrously destructive. And they cause a lot of issues in the game right now, especially with people taking on full squadrons of these, tankers bringing these down into the lower leagues. The Ocho has been kind of a nightmare. But honestly, the Angler used to be the same way. Crisis, Reaper builds were the same way. This is just kind of a lather, rinse, and repeat of the game right now. And hopefully we'll see some further developments in it, but it's just nothing changes fast in this game. And of course, we're talking about the Newtons too. The Fulgur, Tonin, Newton is absolutely a nightmare as well. You get like 3 of them on the other team. They just constantly they just pick you up and throw you around. Kind of reminds me of the Ares train back in the days where you could just line up. Everyone had an Ares and they just take turns shielding each other. Well, now everyone takes turns lifting everyone. Kind of seeing the pattern there. We'll have another bot that does the exact same thing, or a Titan in the future. But right now we got to survive this meta. Oh no, we're good. We'll get rid of you. I'm getting like I said, I'm doing maximum aggression. Ugh, close. A little aggressive there with the Ophians. Brawling with an Ophian is probably not the best thing. Okay, get out of my way. Speaking of which, we have 2 Newtons right there. They're, I'm sure, taking turns lifting and throwing things into the air. Let's go ahead. Let's get a little vengeance here. Okay, you silly Ares, you're out of here. Can I get a shot on him? I'm not going to quite get it. All right, let's go ahead. And there's 1 beacon left, so let's go ahead and take it. Let's get this thing steamrolling. Okay, we got an Indra and a Newton. Okay, then we got... well, good thing is we don't have a full squadron of anyone out here. That's a good thing. I've been suppressed a little bit here. That's fine. I've got a lot of firepower in the dag, and I'm just going to convert this beacon. Or maybe not. I'm going to have to go into phase shift here. Now we got... Oh, man. We went from Indra. Now we got 2 of these Newtons. Yeah. There's if they were to both focus on me, both these guys, they could just take turns lifting me. Pretty much keep me in the air the whole time, and I'd be kind of just a sitting duck. Okay, now let's just work on him right here. Thank you. We got one out of there. There comes that Indra again. We got the assist. We got the beacon. Let's go ahead and work our way this. Yeah, let's go ahead and work our way across. I'm not going to get over to him. I can't. It's got to be a crisis. Let's. Yeah, it is. I can see how it's running. Let's go ahead and. Yeah, let's change it. Let's go ahead and let's put my luchador right in front of him. Give him a little love. And there we go. And we got the win. I was hoping I'd get one more kill, but that works. Maximum aggression beacon rush. It's just hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. 9 kills, 3 beacon caps, 1 assist, 1.3 million in silver, 2.5 million in damages. And I'm on top of the heap for our team. And shout out to Rip City, Florida for a 6x5 match on the other side. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and hop into the hangar and talk about power cells. Alrighty guys, here we are. We're in the hangar here. Let's go ahead and talk about power cells. The big thing that everyone is really upset about is over in the battle rewards. Let's go ahead and take a look here. As you can see, no more power cells. They nerfed the battle rewards. They've added back some of them to other places in the game that allow you to still get to your power cells, but there is a slight decrease. They're trying to create, what they want to get rid of is people like me who have this. Let's go ahead and use my fancy pen right up here. People who bank up a lot of power cells. They don't want you doing that. That makes them no money. So they want to bleed down the power cells. So they're doing that by getting rid of them here, because this is where most people get them from. Now, you guys can still get power cells, just not from that specific location. Let's go ahead and talk about where you're going to get your power cells. Well, you're going to get some from your operations passes. And that is, you can see, if you're in the B track, there's a fairly sizable chunk of them there, but that is paid. You got to pay $14 for that. So not going to be happening for most people, but that's where a lot of people are getting their power cells from if they're paying into it. I don't think there is any in the E track. The R track has some free ones, about 600 to 800 of them that you can pull off every week and a half. So it's not enough to run your bots if you're really mashing that active module a lot, but you can get some of them from here. Now, of course, you can also get them from, let's go ahead and take a look here. This is a paid track right here. That's not a good one, but there we go. There's a good one right there. You can get 100 power cells right there. Check these specials daily. That's where you're going to be getting some more of them. This is where they've bled off a fair chunk of your power cells to. And also over here, and this special you can see 350. Check these every day. Grind through it, and then, wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to get more of them. Now there's also power cells. I don't advocate this is where you want to get them from, but there are power cells in your crates. This is the key crates from the black market. And in the silver and the gold, there are small amounts, 250, 500. These are not reliable. You might get one, maybe once a week, you might nail down them. If you're opening keys frequently, you might nail down some of these, but highly unlikely you're going to get them from here. And then, of course, for you guys who are buying them, you get them from the store. But that is where, they've taken away a chunk of them, and they've given you back a little bit of ways to get them, so there's still a deficit, there's still a drought, and it's going to bleed down your power cells. And at some point in time, they'll probably loosen it back up, half year, maybe a year down the road, to get more power cells back in when everyone's out of them and everyone is really upset about it, and they realize they're not making a lot of money because no one is buying power cells. They're just not using their active modules. When I get into a certain point, I like to go into my custom skills, and the custom setup for the game, and I move my active module way out of the way. Just shrink it down as small as it'll go, put it way up in a corner. I don't use it. And then for so many weeks, I'll just let myself accumulate my power cells and just play without the active module. That's one way of doing it. That's how I build up a chunk of them. And of course, I'm a dirty, rotten pay-to-play player. I do purchase things in the game, and that allows me on the operations passes that I get purchases that I make from the store, I'm able to maintain a pretty healthy power cell setup. But if I were free to play, this would be a tough road to go down. Alrighty, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think this power cell business, making it so complicated to get them, is a good thing? Probably not, but let's discuss it down below. Alright, guys, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, make sure to give this a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alrighty, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.